Good evening, friends. This is Father Tim. It's Monday night, the 29th of September. And as we draw near to the beginning of our Tuesday prayers tonight, we take a moment to read in our continuous reading of Lamentations. It's a timely book to be reading in the wake of the tragic moment yesterday in Michigan. Lament is one of the more difficult modes of prayer and of faith for us to deal with, and yet it is one of the most faithful ways in which we pray and in which we live faithfully. This is going to be a week for us to remember that. This Sunday at liturgy, we will be reading from Lamentations as we're doing tonight, and we'll also be reading one of the Psalms of Lament as our psalm at the liturgy this Sunday. Psalm 137. I don't necessarily focus much on the Psalms, but this week I'm actually planning to preach on Psalm 137 because of the timeliness. So it's a good thing for us to think and ponder on this way of prayer and to ponder on this short book that we are reading right now. Tonight, we resume our reading of Lamentations. We are at chapter 2, verse 9, as we continue our reading tonight. And so here we are in this second chapter, in this second portion, the fall of Jerusalem and God's wrath. Which is connected to God's justice. God is slow to anger, but will judge human evil. And God's justice, at last, brings us to God's mercy. Let's read. Good evening, Don and Linda. Good evening, Mom. Good evening, Anthony. Tonight we'll be reading from the left column, which is the complete Jewish Bible. And in the right column, you see the text as given us in the New Revised Standard Updated Edition. Let's pull our timer up here. And let's read. Lamentations, resuming at chapter 2, verse 9. Her gates have sunk into the ground. He destroyed and broke their bars. Her king and rulers are among the Goyim, Gentiles. There is no more Torah, instruction, and her prophets do not receive visions from Adonai, from God. The leaders of the daughter of Zion sit on the ground in silence. They throw dust on their heads. They are wearing sackcloth. The unmarried women of Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, lower their heads to the ground. My eyes are worn out from weeping. Everything in me is churning. In the streets of the city. They keep asking their mothers, where is something to eat or drink? As they faint away in the streets of the city, gasping out their last breath in their mother's bosom. What can be said to you? What can be compared with you, daughter of Yerushalayim? What example can I give to comfort you, virgin daughter of Zion? For your downfall is as vast as the sea. Who can heal you? The visions your prophets saw for you were futile, just as a whitewash. They did not expose your guilt so as to reverse your fortunes. No visions they saw for you were alluring. No, the visions they saw for you were alluring, but futile. All who pass your way clap their hands at you, hissing and shaking their heads at the daughter of Yerushalayim. This city was called perfection in beauty, the joy of the whole earth. All your adversaries open their mouth to jeer at you. They hiss, they grind their teeth, they say, we have swallowed her up. This is the day we were waiting for, and now we have lived to see it. Adonai has done what he planned. He has fulfilled his promise, which he decreed in ancient times. He has destroyed without pity. He has let the enemy gloat over you and filled your foes with pride. Their hearts cried out to Adonai, wall of the daughter of Zion. Let your tears stream down like a torrent day and night. Give yourself no respite. Give your eyes no rest. Get up, cry out in the night at the beginning of every watch. Pour your heart out like water before the face of Adonai. Lift up your hands to him for the lives of your babies, who are fainting away from hunger at every street corner. Adonai, look and see who it is you have thus tormented. Should women eat the fruit of their wombs, the children they have held in their hands? Should Kohanim, the descendants of the prophets, the priests, should Kohanim and prophets be slaughtered in the sanctuary of Adonai? Youths and old men are lying on the ground in the streets. My unmarried women and young men have fallen by the sword. You killed them on the day of your anger. You slaughtered them without pity. You have summoned my terrors from every direction, as on a festival day. On the day of Adonai's anger, not one escaped, not one survived. The children I held in my arms and raised, my enemy has destroyed. Chapter 3. Chapter 3. The Suffering One. These opening lines of this chapter, by the way, are ones that are incorporated in our service of the Stations of the Cross in relation to the suffering of the Blessed Mother. Only not in the masculine voice as it is here, obviously, in the complete Jewish Bible, but more in the gender neutral version that you see on the right in the NRSV UE. I am the man who has seen affliction under the rod of his fury. He has led me and made me walk in darkness and not in light. Against me alone he turns his hand again and again all day. He has worn away my skin and flesh, he has broken my bones, he has besieged and surrounded me with bitterness and hardship. He has made me live in darkness like those who are long dead. She's going to say that makes me think very much of Job, and oh, look, there's reference to Job. He has walled me in, and so I can't escape. He has weighed me down with chains, even when I cry out, pleading for help. He shuts out my prayer. He has barred my way with blocks of stone. He has made my paths crooked. He lies in wait for me like a bear, like a lion in hiding. He has forced me aside and torn me to pieces, leaving me stunned. He has bent his bow and used me as a target for his arrows. He has pierced my vital organs with shafts from his quiver. I am a laughingstock to all my people, the butt of their taunts all day long. He has filled me with bitterness, sated me with wormwood. He has broken my teeth with gravel and pressed me down into ashes. I have been so deprived of peace, I have so forgotten what happiness is, that I think my strength is gone. And so is my hope in Adonai. I'm going to pause there. Next time we will pick up at chapter 3, verse 19, and continue where this leaves off. In a few moments, friends, you will see that we will be live again. And in the next live, we will pray evening prayer tonight. Thank you for joining us as we continue to read Lamentations, and I hope that you can join us again in just a few moments for when we pray evening prayer Vespers tonight. See you in a few moments.